Just as we have done aldol condensation, there is another reaction which is cross aldol condensation. Okay, so after aldol condensation we have to come to cross aldol condensation. Okay, it is also called mixed aldol, cross aldol or mixed aldol condensation. Now what is the difference between aldol condensation and cross aldol condensation? The first and the only difference is this, that identical molecules not required, not present in this reaction. Means the two molecules which are combining in this reaction in presence of dilute alkali may be different. Okay, may be different means what? One can be a aldehyde, other can be a ketone. One can be aldehyde with different number of carbon atom, another can be aldehyde with other number of carbon atom. For example, you can use ethanol and propanol to combine. Okay, you can use ethanol and acetone to combine. Two different ketones can combine, two different aldehydes can combine, one aldehyde, one ketone can combine, and one more thing. In cross aldol condensation, it is also not necessary that both the molecules which are combining should have alpha hydrogen. Okay, if out of the two any one is having alpha hydrogen, then also that cross aldol reaction can be performed. Now one by one we will see the examples of each, taking two different molecules. Now in aldol condensation, because molecules were identical, so the type of product which could be formed was only one type, that when two or both of them were combining, only there was possibility of forming one type of product. But in cross aldol condensation, four type of products can be formed. So what are those four type of products? This we have to see. Okay, now we start with the example, taking one molecule of ethanol, CH3CHO. Okay, better write it since beginning like C double bond O and H. Another molecule we take CH2H, that is CH3, C double bond O, CH3. So in the example which we are considering, we are taking one aldehyde and one ketone in presence of dilute alkali NaOH. This also will take place under same conditions. Now H, and because this time we require only one H. Okay, now this H will shift to O and these two will combine. CH3 COH, this H will be here, plus CH2 CO CH3. Okay, this is the intermediate aldol, which this CH2 can be written as CHH, which loses water molecule to form product CH3 CH double bond CH COCH3. Okay, this is one product which can be obtained by using two different type of molecule, but this is one possibility. Okay, second possibility, 1B. What is that second possibility? If I write this ketone molecule first and aldehyde molecule afterwards, then what we do? Let us see. CH3 C double bond O and CH3, okay, plus aldehyde molecule CH CH2 and remaining C double bond OH. Then in the first step what will happen? This H will go to O and then we will get CH3 COH CH3 CH and H2 we have written as CHH and CO and H. Okay, we will lose water molecule here. Okay, so water molecule is lost. After that what will happen? CH3 C double bond CH CH3 and C double bond OH. Now see, this is your product number 1. Okay, this is your product number 2. Are these products same? No, they are different. You can see them. CH3 CH double bond CH CO CH3. This is CH3, then C is having CH3 side chain, double bond CH and CHO. This is having ketonic group, this is having aldehydic group in the product. So just by changing the position of the two molecules which are reacting, we have got two different products in this reaction. Now we were saying that we get 4 different products. So these are the two possibilities which we have discussed. Now one more thing is there. When we are taking these two different molecules, whenever reaction takes place, it is not so that one molecule of this and one molecule of this is reacting. They are always present in bulk. Many molecules of this and many molecules of this. So what will happen? Sometimes this will be first and this will be reacting with it. Sometimes this will be first and some molecules will be reacting with it. And because they are present in bulk, so it is also possible that one acetaldehyde will react with another acetaldehyde molecule only. That means self-condensation. Similarly, one acetone can react with another acetone also, because that is just like aldol condensation. So 1 and 2 products are these, and third and fourth product will be what? When this will be combining with self and this will be combining with self. So we write those two reactions also, but we will write directly elimination of water, not complete reaction. So this is 1C reaction. What is 1C? That when one CH3 CHO will combine with another CH3 CHO, that means H2 CH and CHO minus H2. That means we are directly doing the last step, elimination of water. So O from here and hydrogens from this, and the third product which it will form is CH3 CH double bond CH CHO, which is again different from the first one, second one. It is different from both. Okay, so this is your third product. Let me put it in box so you remember it as third product. Okay, now I will write the fourth reaction when these acetone molecules are going self-condensation. CH3 C double bond double bond O here and CH3 here. One ketone molecule, okay, reacting with another ketone. So hydrogen I will write here CHCO CH3. Out of 2, again water molecule will be lost, minus H2O, and it will give you CH3 C, this CH3 double bond CH CO CH3. This is your fourth product. Now you just see. These all four products are different. Okay? They are not identical products. Clear? So, cross aldol condensation always give four different products if both the molecules are having alpha hydrogen. In this case, both molecules were having alpha hydrogen, so the number of products are 4. And how they are formed, we have just seen. Number 1 product, number 2, number 3 and number 4. That means out of 4 products, 2 products are by self condensation and 2 are by cross condensation. Okay. Now, as I told you that cross aldol condensation can also be performed when one of the molecule is not having alpha hydrogen. So let us now see that how that reaction will be performed. That time the type of products formed will be how many. Now we have to see that. Okay. So let us take two molecules, HCHO when combines with CH3CHO. We can take any two molecules, maybe ketone also we can take here, one aldehyde, one ketone. Okay, let us take one aldehyde, one ketone. So CH3CO, CH3. This is having alpha hydrogen, this is not having alpha hydrogen. Okay, so this reaction, let us write in proper way, C double bond O and H plus HCH2 COCH3. Still the reaction is possible because H of this will shift here. Okay, in presence of dilute NaOH, the intermediate product will be HCOH H double bond, single bond CH, and this H2 I am writing as here CHH CO CH3. Then this product which is formed undergoes dehydration, loss of water molecule. Okay, and this forms CH2 double bond CH COCH3. This is one product which it will form. Okay. Now let us put it in the box. This is the first product which is formed. Now, is it possible to form a product when instead of the reaction which is written now, if I write CH3 COCH3 first and HCHO afterwards. Writing is not the subject. That means you can say that if aldehyde attacks on acetone, is this reaction possible? No, this reaction now is not possible because this group does not have alpha hydrogen. So this can attack on this, but this cannot attack on this. So this reaction is not taking place. So second product is not possible. First product is possible. Now 1 and 2 products, clear that one is possible, second one is not possible. Third condition is self-condensation. Third and fourth conditions are self-condensation conditions. So if this undergoes self-condensation, SCHO plus SCHO, so this is not possible because both of them are not having alpha hydrogen. So this product also is not possible. But if this undergoes self-condensation, that is CH3, COCH3 plus CH3, COCH3 in presence of dilute NaOH. Now this condition is possible because here both are having alpha hydrogen. So we eliminate water from this. First step will be CH3, this C, CH3 I am writing down. This O will have H from here. Okay, and this will be left as CH2. So CH, H here. CO, CH3. Which on dehydration will form the product CH3, C, this CH3, double bond CH and COCH3. Now, this is the second product which is formed in this reaction. So, cross-aldol condensation when two different molecules, one having alpha hydrogen and other not having, will form only two products. Okay? One this, both are different. And cross-aldol, when both the molecules have alpha hydrogen, then they will have four different products. So this is sometimes asked also, that how many number of products are there when cross-aldol condensation having both molecules alpha hydrogen are formed, and when one is not having, other is having, then what is the number of products. So let us finish one more small reaction. We'll select. Okay. Next reaction is a small reaction, that is Cannizzaro reaction. Yes?
Ma'am, write it a little down.
Little down.
It is not visible.
Okay. Cannizzaro reaction. Okay. Now the next reaction is Cannizzaro reaction. What are the conditions for this reaction? Again, this is one of the chemical properties of aldehydes, not ketones. Okay. So first thing, given by aldehydes. Okay. Second condition, those aldehydes which do not have alpha hydrogen. Do not have alpha H. Aldol was given by those who have alpha hydrogen. Cannizzaro reaction given by those who don't have alpha hydrogen. Opposite of it. Okay. Third condition takes place in presence of strong alkali. That was taking place in dilute alkali. This takes place in strong alkali. Okay. What is other special feature of this reaction? That this reaction is disproportionation reaction. Disproportionation reaction. What is the meaning of disproportionation? The molecule itself is oxidized as well as reduced. Means in Cannizzaro reaction, we will be taking again two molecules of the same aldehyde which do not have alpha hydrogen, and out of the two molecules in presence of strong alkali, one will be oxidized and other will be reduced. This is known as Cannizzaro reaction. Okay. So that means the number of molecules giving this reaction are limited, because the condition is alpha hydrogen should not be there. Okay. So that means what? That means one aldehyde is this benzaldehyde which do not have alpha hydrogen, it can give this reaction, and another molecule is HCHO, formaldehyde, which do not have alpha hydrogen. So these two molecules only can give this reaction. Okay. And again the molecule should be identical. That means if we are using benzaldehyde, another molecule should also be of benzaldehyde. If we are using formaldehyde, another should also be formaldehyde only. Okay. Now we will write reaction. Conditions understanding is important. Reaction is simple. So if we take HCHO plus another molecule of HCHO in presence of concentrated KOH or NOH alkali, Then one molecule undergoes reduction. So aldehydes are reduced to form alcohols. So it will be CH3 because one carbon is there, CH3OH. Alcohol with one carbon atom is methanol. So it will convert into methanol. Another molecule is oxidized. So aldehydes are oxidized to form acids. So it will form HCOOK. Because base is here, so it will form K. Okay, HCOOK. So this is reduction and oxidation. Okay, if we are using benzaldehyde, CHO, another molecule should also be benzaldehyde, CHO, in presence of concentrated KOH. Then one molecule reduced, so it will form CH2OH, alcohol. This is oxidized, so it will form COO and K. On hydrolysis, in presence of acid, again it can be converted into COOH, but in the first step it will be forming COOK. Okay, so these are oxidation and reduction products in Cannizzaro reaction. So this is all about Cannizzaro reaction. Okay, so today we stop here.